Good evening. I'm Mike McKenna, your corporation counsel. Our office provides you as the county board, as well as your committees, departments, elected officials, and 600 employees, as well as your $103 million operation, civil legal advice, representation to protect the county's interests and assets. We serve as your in-house legal firm. I'd like to, I think going over my staff helps explain a lot of what we do. I'm the primary corporation counsel. I have a deputy corporation counsel, David Hickethier. His primary focus is with the planning and zoning department for one. He assists them and provides legal advice and representation in enforcing zoning actions, sewage difficulty actions, things of that nature. David is also a specialist in real estate, and I can attest that over the last 18 years, your real estate business has definitely boomed. We're doing a lot more real estate in highway, H2O, tax deeds, et cetera, and Dave's been a godsend for us in that area. He also is the primary legal advisor to the HR department. I would submit that almost everything that the HR department does impacts on the legal sphere. We give them primary legal advice in FMLA, volunteer services, individualized cases involving discipline, etc. And David's my primary right-hand man for that. Our assistant corporation counsel, Brianna Sweeney, provides the primary child support enforcement. Just to emphasize, she works on approximately over 200 child support cases a month with the child support staff. That's a big business. It's a booming business in a lot of ways, unfortunately. She also does our primary legal representation in areas of Chapter 51, which are individuals who are having difficulties with mental illness, alcoholism, or drug dependency. So we provide the primary legal representation in that area. Brianna also does guardianship. So a lot of times the individuals don't necessarily have to be elderly individuals. They could be individuals with a disability who need a guardianship, who can no longer take care of themselves or their finances, need to petition the court for guardianship. We get involved in all of that. Our other assistant corporation counsel, Lacey Coonan, is thanks to your actions approximately 14 months ago, is the primary legal attorney for CHIPS and TPR. CHIPS are actions filed for children in need of protection and services, abused, neglected, children in disadvantaged situations where protection is needed, or perhaps they need to go into foster home, or they need protection services from social workers. She's also the primary attorney for terminations of parental rights. Sometimes children in those types of situations will never get back to their original parents or their forever home, and may need to have there may need to be termination of parental rights, and we provide the primary legal services for that. As I mentioned, we provide the primary legal services for all the elected officials, boards, committees, you as a county board.